Good morning. It is Friday, August 4th, 2023. There's Kaya's toy, and it is 6:40 a.m. in my locale. As you can see, I just stepped out of the shower, and the sun is coming up slowly. Okay. So let's see. Yesterday was work. We did 4 full tours, and it was okay. It was all right. Many of them were small. The last one was a lot of fun. We saw everything we wanted to see on that last tour, and people were a lot of fun to hang out with. So that was a good way to wrap up my day. I got home. I was invited to go get some food over down in where the other employees are housed. Unfortunately, when I got home, I completely forgot. I walked in the house, took one look, and went, "Oh gosh, I got to make dog food tonight, or the kids don't eat." So I said, okay, that was what I decided to do. So let's see. Last night was not easy. It was very challenging. For some reason, everybody got fed. And then about 8:30, I went to bed. And then for some reason, Bodie could not settle down. He kept standing up, staring over the bed to Kaya, doing this and that. I was like, I said, I got to go to sleep, right? So from about 8:30 to about 11, they got me up about every 45 minutes. And then for some reason, Kaya at 12:30, she had to go out. And that is a unique proposition, especially when the weather and the area around you could have who knows in there. So we had to move pretty quickly, and we had to stay inside a light and have a flashlight all at the same time because I was not walking her around at 12:30 at night. Everybody else went pee. Queso had to go twice. Very smart dog. That dog climbs on my chest, and when I wake up, I go, okay, we'll go. And then he just goes to the bathroom, and then goes back to bed. Bodie did not, but he did go this morning, which is normal. Right now, I am talking to you, and then it's going to be feed the dogs, do the dishes, pack my lunch, and then get dressed for work. Okay, so let's go to our daily. Oh, I forgot. And from midnight to 4:30, they let me sleep for 4 hours in a row. So I at least got some rest. Daily Zen poem. Becoming a Buddha is easy, but ending illusions is hard. So many frosted moonlit nights I've sat and felt the cold before dawn. Shi Wu, 1272, 1352. That poem basically says that you can ignore reality, but you cannot ignore the consequences of ignoring reality. That's Ayn Rand in a nutshell. That's what that's saying. You can be an enlightened soul, but you can't lie to yourself. You can't say, my favorite phrase, you can think that as you jump out of the airplane, the ground is as warm and as soft as your mother's chest. And a half a split second before you hit the ground, terminal velocity and gravity take effect. And guess what? They don't give a shit about your feelings. You can ignore reality, but you cannot ignore the consequences of ignoring reality. Remember that the next time you're talking to somebody with a bull ring in their nose, telling you about my feelings. Let's go to our daily rune pull. What do we got? That is Algiz. We've pulled that before. That's the rune of protection, but it is pulled inverted. And there goes the air conditioner. Let's see if we can find it. I got to go to the back of the book to find it. 104. So I don't waste everybody else's time, I'm going to paraphrase this for you. So hang on. Here it is. Be thoughtful about your health and do not add to the burdens others are carrying. Look carefully to all associations you form at this time. If you see fit to involve people who are quote-unquote using you, remain conscious of that fact and take responsibility for your position. They can only benefit. Then you can only benefit Okay, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose. It means only that you will learn from what takes place. Temperance and courtesy are important. Well, if we hook that to our poem and we take a look at all of that, we see that dealing with reality is better than anything else in the world. May be painful, may be unhappy, but dealing with reality. And the other one is that be thoughtful of what you're doing and don't put something on somebody else's shoulders. Carry your own pack, all right? So let's go to our little book. Thus, the strategy for employing the army. Do not rely on their not coming, but depend on them having the means to await them. Do not rely on their not attacking, but depend on having an unassailable position. Short, simple, and sweet. Okay? Don't worry about going out and getting the problem. Wait for it to come to you. You can solve it. You have the skills, the means, and the tools. If you're trying to find a place, make it unassailable. That means what you see on all the other people that are talking. Food, water, guns, gold, protection, community, those types of things. Make it unassailable. Make a mountain that they have to climb impossible. And let's face it, multicolored hair, lots of tattoos, piercings, and screaming about how everybody has to give them stuff and pay for their college. These aren't mountain climbers. They are not. They are not going to scale the walls to come and get you. So get up the hill and start building a wall. Start putting it together. Start sharpening the weapon. They're not going to come and get you because you're unassailable. And they are, well, if that's their army, oh, they're going to get conquered by probably a 5th grade softball team. Jesus. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can get Queso out here. Queso. Hello, can I borrow you? Oh, the belly. No, get away from the boat. Look at that belly. Hold on. Come here, I love your belly. I know. Ugh. There's your obligatory Queso view. With a little grunt. You know, grunt? Right in my face. You know? Never work with dogs or children. Go back. Come here, Bodie. This is harder than it looks. Ugh. It's easier to get them off the floor. This is your quiet moment of Bodie. All right, go back down. There you go. Go back down. There you go. Okay, we're going to try to get a Kaya view, so hang tight. All right, so let's see. Plans for the day. Work. It's Friday, so that usually means there's usually an uptick in people. Let's see. When I get home, I don't have to make dog food. I think I have enough leftovers to scrape up dinner, so I don't have to cook. And take these guys out for a walk, at least twice. And, just try to hold down the fort and try to clean up around here because, like I said, it's still a mess. So again, I hope that you're going to have a good day. I hope the information we just provided is very helpful to you. I find it helpful. Okay, I find it helpful because it sets me up to say, okay, is somebody going to try to use me today? All right, if I have to go to work and they're trying to use me for extra or whatever, I got to take responsibility for that situation because if I can't do 2 jobs at once. I can't. And this I shouldn't say I can't. I won't do 2 jobs at once. So they're going to have to figure those types of things out or get some extra hands. Okay, I will not ignore reality. I tend to not ignore reality. I tend to be the one that gets in trouble for stating reality. So it shouldn't be a hard lift for me to open my eyes and go, water is wet at 50 degrees Fahrenheit and 1 atmosphere of pressure with a 1G environment. And somebody will scream how wrong I am. That is usually when I hit them with the hose and go, well, was that dry? Was that dry? What? That was dry, right? Make sure you are as forthright in your addressing the fantasy of the people around you. Or you can do the other tactic, which I do, is I just turn around and walk away. That is, by the way, probably one of the most excellent strategy components I've ever learned. Just look at them and go, yeah, I think you got it from here. Turn around, walk away. Don't even say another word. Just turn around, walk away. Go get a cup of coffee, go for a walk, go fishing. It doesn't matter. And when they go to you, but it doesn't work, go, well, you were so smart, so brave, so stunning, so everything else, and you knew everything. I would just be a stumbling block. I'm sure if you're as good as you say you are, you can fix it. I at least know my limitations. I know where I fall apart and where I start asking questions because I don't know everything. I do have a desire to learn. These people know everything. And they know it's good for you. But they can't clean their rooms. And they have a education set that is pretty much in a negative space. But they know how you should live your life. You know how I think they should live their lives? Without me. Do it yourself. Solve your own problems. Stick to your own knitting. You don't need my help. You're as good as you say you are. Bye. So you have to decide which you're going to do today. And you may have to do both in equal doses. But don't deny reality. Because again, you can ignore reality, but you can't ignore the consequences of ignoring reality. Let's close it the right way. If you don't help yourself, nobody will. Thank you, Mom. Are they like-minded? Do they share your values? Do they have something to offer? Or no, out you go. We have nothing to offer you. They wanted us all at each other's throats. Well, guess what? We have teeth, and they have noise. We're going to be fine. Shut the door and let them go. They'll figure it out. Or they won't. And let's face it, if they didn't figure it out, if you were talking and they weren't listening, you shouldn't be talking. Get out of the way. Go take care of you. Take care of your tribe. Take care of your animals. Take care of your garden. Take care of your dusting. It doesn't matter. Go take care of the things that are of value and importance to you. And let those who have no value and are not important deal with it themselves. Who are we to get involved in the mess they both made, wanted, and then want to blame us for? Keep that in mind today. Have a good Friday, everybody. See you tomorrow.